the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1. Wait a minute. Shalaki. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. Evil is a compound word. I learned this through the prophets, through the apostles and elders of GMS. Evil is a compound word. Eve, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. It's a time. Ill is a condition. I feel ill. You're ill towards me, ill will towards someone, or whatever. So evil means bad times. That's why it's all throughout the scripture. Why hast thou brought this evil upon us? And it's different scenarios of. You can Google it for yourself. All right, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy Creator. Who is the Creator? Well, let's get to it. Matter of fact. Damn, I'm all over the place now. Matter of fact, we'll get to that, Lord willing. Damn, that was last. All right, that was last night's video, and I just pulled that up too. Remember now thy Creator. His name is Yahweh. All right, He's the Father of spirits. In the days of thy youth. All right, if you think your spirit's gonna burn in hell forever, well then that spirit has a Father, it has a Creator. Remember now thy Creator, Yahweh, in the days of thy youth. And unfortunately for all the spirits on the earth, only the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, those children, from that seed, the sperm of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, can be of the holy spiritual family. He doesn't know any of the other spirits. This is my favorite. I had to pull it up real quick to try to find which one I found the other day. These are my two favorite white women, but this video has nothing to do with that. We're just gonna start this off real quick.
Warning about your demise.
The pro-crime convicted felon president of the United States, Kankles McTaco Tits, who we will refer to as Kanks throughout the rest of this episode for expediency and spite, had a little press conference yesterday with the Alabama.
And I've heard from the prophets that you can tell the state of a nation by the way their women are. All right, so for women to be blatantly talking like and
Trump is a big fat fascist with big ankles. Jennifer calls him Kanks, which I'm. Trump is a big fat fascist with big ankles. Jennifer calls him Kanks, which I'm adopting because it's a great one. So he's militarizing the city so we can't have midterms. So here's what he said.
Failed drag queen Smokey Eyes.
Last one, and then we're gonna get to what this video is really about. All right. Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. We've never in history of our life seen the government and the presidency such as this, to where two white women who appear to be educated, they appear to be somebody, right? They would probably accept me more than the black woman's mom. All right, as far as if I'm dating their daughter, they'll probably accept me better than the black woman's mom. I'd rather be around them and talk about Kanks than be around Keisha and her mom. I want to hear about Kanks. Salakia. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 2. All right, verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. All right, we're coming into days where we're not going to have pleasure in the days, except for the fact that we will enjoy the judgment and the day the judgment of Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah, and the day drawing closer to when we will be released as prisoners from the hand of Esau, Edom, and all of these other nations, man. Talking about a new world order. Whoever takes over, that means they're going to conquer you. All right? Stupid. Probably wonder who's going to take over next. Last one about Kanks. I don't think this is about Kanks.
Failed drag queen, smoky eye sociopath, JD Just Dance Vance, who for expediency and efficiency and spite, I will from now on refer to as Lil Smokey pun intended on the Lil Smokey. He knows, you guys, he knows.
The white man is through. All right. Now let's get to what this video is really about. I like what it said right here. America is in trouble. Terrifying news. Millions could be out of work soon. All right? Millions could be out of work soon. And for spoiler alert, because I don't know how far this is in the video where I heard it. This is why I'm playing it. Within these 9 minutes, Lord willing, I'll leave the link in the description box, and don't hesitate to subscribe to these two lovely ladies. Just so you can feel good off the intros. Shalakia, when Cochise, I was gonna say Cochise, when the last C-hip situation was going on, there were people out of work. We all know that. Now, the thing is now is that there's more people out of work right now than there was when it was the C-hip going on. Rub that in your head. There's more people out of work right now. I don't know what rubbing in your head means. There's more people out of work right now. As far as don't picture that. There's more people out of work right now than there is during the C-hip situation. All right?
Something is happening right now in the United States that is going to impact millions and millions of people. So if you currently have a job, I am referring to you. You could be impacted because of the reports that are coming out very soon. I'm going to break down what's going on, what we are planning to get very soon, and how this is going to impact every single one of us. So,
boom. It was at the beginning. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. Why is the grinding going to cease? Because they be few? For one, don't nobody want to work on no damn farm like a slave for $3, $4 an hour. For two, there's no jobs. Excuse me. Like there used to be before the C-hip situation. Why? Because AI has destroyed, what is it, Silicon Valley, as far as how it was in the 2019s, 2000 teens. All right, in the 2000s, we still in the 2000s. Tell you how it shall come back. All right, so Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all that and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And I don't even want to talk about some little Ray J situation or whatever's going on with him hopping in the shower. Young Thug already went viral for multiple reasons, but right now I'm just speaking of how the daughters of music should be brought low. The women completely through. As far as the daughters of music, you got Lil Kim out here in Atlanta talking about some Eazy-E, Michael, what's his name? Not Michael. Magic Johnson, Eazy-E, Magic Johnson. Damn, what was that movie? The Philadelphia movie, Tom Hanks. You got sexually transmitted disease spokesperson Lil Kim But look at all the stuff you was talking about, man. Didn't you get stuff pumped out your stomach or something like that? I heard when I was a teenager or whatever. It's like, and it makes sense that small businesses closed because nobody had the money nobody wanted to spend with them. They were, what did you call it? Amazon and all that stuff. So it makes sense. Just wanted to throw that out there.